So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Oh, that's delightful. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri running with the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Picked out brilliantly.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri. Platini. Bale. Oh, nice touch. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Caceres gets across to intercept that. Robson. Neymar. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mateus. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Mateus, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Platini. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bojan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres does really well to win the ball there. Great vision, and he's worked it through. And he thumps it clear. And it's Serginho. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Gets to show off his quick feet. Just eases him off the ball. Danger averted for now. Kahn.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get it through? And he was quick to react. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. Belletti. Oh, that was vital. Robson. Mateus. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
It's a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Serginho. Mateus knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cross goes in there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Rijkaard. Adams. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Platini.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Neymar. And it's lofted through here. Nice control. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chance for a shot! He has done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
A header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It's a searching pass. It's a promising position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Cross to the back post.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 10, Pele.
So time for change.
Number
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 7.
Vieira picks it up from the goal kick.
Coming on the field.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, that's fabulous. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Mateus.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Platini looking to add to his goal. Mateus could try cutting inside here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cruyff looking to run onto it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great defending, strong and determined. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Cruyff is herring after that one. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Rijkaard. He can get that clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Mateus. Coming on to replace him is number 26.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball is out of play. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared away. Oh, good ball. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a decent clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Platini claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Celtic.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
Now it's Kukçu. He's got away. Kukçu's cross. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's Pedri. Threads one in. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Cruyff. Kukçu. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target. Kimmich. To Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hunnit. It's a really well-measured ball. Toure looking to get on the end of this.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a delicate pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Probing pass. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Hazard. Out of play for a throw. Oh, super ball! That pass has been well intercepted. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta. He's looking wide. Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That looks a good ball through. Now this could... Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Arsenal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Kukçu.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Celtic clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to...
Beckham! Celtic with the corner, they're first. Maldini clears it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. He is through here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kimmich gets over and intercepts. And they win it back again. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. And that's a shooting chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff.
There will be one
Played
more
right
added
into his
time.
path. Oh, it's a nice idea. And Batistuta! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
With the father of a boy
Arsenal 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're off again. Beckham. Yaya Toure. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hullet. Hullet! Oh, off the bar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Endrick was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's the throw. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, no joy this time. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Oh, glorious batting goal! About as smooth as it gets. And that for him is goal number 10. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Arsenal are having a ball here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, and he shoots! No mistake! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Out to the left it goes. Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Belletti. Really fierce, close defending. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Now it's Batistuta.
Might want to be careful there.
It's Belletti. Vieira. Now it's Batistuta. Arsenal finding their passes. Cruyff. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pedri.
Vieira
Number
does really well to
23.
win the ball there.
Cannavaro.
Messi.
Number 12.
Piqué.
Kahn.
Passes
Number
coming off in quick
24.
succession here.
Johan Cruyff.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Coming on the field.
It's been slipped through. And a chance!
Messi.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Number 21. Raul. Substitutions taking place.
Celtic have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it out wide. Raul. He's chosen to go back. Subimendi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Belletti. Raul. And it's Subimendi. Now he's got space here. Oh, good take in a good area. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Shot a goal! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He gets big! It's a goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And here's Batistuta. Played back in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Raul. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. And they can counter here.
6 added minutes has
For
been
Yaya
indicated.
Toure. Now who's going to be first to this? Vitinha. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. That has ended up in no man's land. Celtic could have here their final chance. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's had a shot! Messi. Foot in. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Subimendi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
voted
please
man of the
kindly
match,
remove any
and
cars
deservedly
on the
so.
road outside the stadium.
How would you sum up? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Pumas.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. And those...
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Pelé. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pumas finding their passes. Sneijder. Sneijder was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's a Bebeto! And for a moment, time stood still. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that's well seen too. Stojkovic. And it's Sneijder. Sneijder will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. Pedri with the cross. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Still goalless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's Sneijder! Rijkaard with the clearance. Costa Corta. Maradona.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's forced to go back. Koundé. Now Costa Corta. Now it's Bebeto.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Costa Corta deals with that comfortably. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
"30 minutes gone. Maradona. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Cruyff. Pelé. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Lovely, now then.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. And he's there to clear it. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well cleared. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Great ball, and he's in here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Pedri, played back in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Stojkovic. Looking for a runner. Oh, cracking ball. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto proves just a little bit too strong. He is just caressing the ball. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, super ball. Tries to get it clear. Conte. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Cruyff is onto this. Last-ditch defender. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot. It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's Bebeto.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Beckenbauer. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Opts for safety. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he plays one through. Stojkovic. Pumas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Belletti. And here's Vieira.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to make...
And he shoots! Schneider. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. It's Schneider! Back into the middle. And here's Schneider. The ball goes in. And that has been cleared. Nicked it back promptly. He's in space and looking for options. He rises! Sticks it away! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted. And they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Pumas have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Gullit receives it. He's having a shot! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Peter, we're very fortunate to be in the presence of Gianfranco Zola.
One of Italy's most beautiful footballers ever.
No doubt. And he brings such a natural, instinctive feel to a game with his freedom of movement and his dazzling ball skills.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance. Must be. Shapes to shoot. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Played out to the left flank. Pass is just off target. Pass somewhat off target. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Galatasaray looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Irwin is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Hasebe. Rafael Varane. Zola. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
That's going in strongly.
And the through ball. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pirlo puts his foot on the gas. Platini wins the duel this time. Mateus. Now it's Pele. Belletti. Oh, that's neat. Could be danger here. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. McManaman. Irwin. Hasebe. Out to the left it goes. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? And it's Bale. Now it's Platini. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mateus. Platini. Pele, looking understandably energised after his goal. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. Now he's got space here. He has a look up. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Maldini gets it away. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pele! It's run in for the pieces! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Makalele gathers from the goal kick. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Belletti. Chance here to counter. That's Vieira. Mateus. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's come to nothing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Belletti. That's an excellent interception. Platini does really well to win the ball there. Zola proves too strong. No way through there. Tries to play it through. Pirlo. Pedri. Vieira. Platini. Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Well, there's the clearance. Piqué. And Mateus. Pele. Mateus. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Michel Platini. It's Bale! And the ball's come loose here. Pirlo. Great vision. And that pass just didn't quite work. Makalele. Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Irwin. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Hasebe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run.
Galatasaray really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to thread one through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now they can clear their lines. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. And he can clear it away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the flag has stayed down. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pirlo. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cannavaro.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Mateus. And it's Belletti. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.